I just leave it in cash.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'll get an interest rate on it if I put it someplace, and it'll give me maybe an interest rate that's somewhere in that vicinity, similar to that.
3,
A-
4,
a-
5, 4%.
And then I have to pay taxes on it.
Oh, you have to pay taxes on the gain.
Okay,
fine.
Right. Even though you really didn't gain relative to inflation, you still have to pay the taxes on whatever you've earned or something. Anyway, over the long term, it's a lousy return. Because also think about returns also come from productivity. And over a period of time, people learn how to do things better and so on. So then you can invest in, let's call this stocks. Okay. We'll call that the stock market. This is cash. And then you think on the stocks. And then the stocks can go up or down. And then they have this dynamic that we're talking about that creates these big cycles and the busts. And those cycles, when they go down 60, 70%. Okay, that's what a bear market looks like. Woo! What a dive. Okay, this is gold. That's gold. And these are bonds, and this is your house, and that's Bitcoin. Okay, so these are the choices. They each change for certain reasons. I'll digress into that in a minute. But what happens is they go like this. When gold goes up, tends to be that the bonds will go down in value, or your house. And these change in a certain way. And so the best thing to do is to have a diversified portfolio of that. When you have that rather than any one, you won't reduce your return, but you will reduce your risk.
And diversified means having a little bit of each.
Right, a certain amount. And you have to know how to balance them because of their volatility. This one, stocks, is more volatile than this one. And my own recommendations are, you start, first of all, with what you need. Should I buy a place, or should I use that money and I could travel more and so on? One of the advantages of the house, the apartment, and whatever, is it's your environment. Your environment is important. It produces forced savings. Sometimes that forced savings is good. It typically is taxed better. It's a better vehicle for tax over a period of time. But I'm not arguing for this alone, but I'm saying when I'm looking at this, then I think this one, gold, is very interesting, because when all of these tend to do badly, this tends to do well. Okay, so it's a very effective diversifying, because this was money, not until 1971, and it's still the second largest reserve currency. Central banks hold reserve currencies. So it has qualities that are different from this, and this has qualities like when the value of money goes down because of inflation, this
Bonds.
Okay.
And bonds are basically lending the government money.
That's right. If you lend the money at a certain interest rate, and then inflation and interest rates rise, you're kind of locked into that interest rate. And so it has its own problems. The more important thing I would say is, you save up and you say, how many years can I live if money doesn't come in? Okay. And then you take that and you say, how could I be secure? So I don't want to put it into one thing that can go down 70%. So how do I diversify that? That's my main headline.